you gotta stay consistent. You ain't gotta try to be nobody else. You ain't gotta try to look like nobody else. You ain't gotta try to do what nobody else doing. See, the problem is that you give up on yourself too easy. You keep starting and stopping things. You keep hoping that stuff gonna work. You keep asking God to help you, but you giving up on yourself. So how you think that things gonna get better if you keep giving up? You got to stay consistent. Ain't nothing gonna be easy. Nothing in this life is easy. And ain't nothing just gonna be handed to you just because you say you want it. You gotta put that work in. You gotta make a plan and execute that plan. Yes, man makes plans and the Lord orders the steps, but you have to understand order. Yeah, the order. And you got the vision. You done wrote down some things. You've been saying you want to do this certain thing for a long time, but your consistency is way off. You done started and stopped so many times. But you can do this. Yeah, I'm making this video because you got to know that you can do this. It's not about trying to do what nobody else doing. It's time for you to step into your calling, into your purpose. It's time for you to stop playing around. We only get one life. Why is you playing around? Let's go. Let's go, man. You can do this. It don't matter what nobody say, what nobody told you, what you face in your life, you can do it. You know how I know you can do it? Because if I can do it, you can do it. Showing up every day, making these videos. You don't know how many times first of all, you don't know how long I've been making videos. And you don't know how many times I done started and I done stopped. I was doing this certain thing on YouTube, then I said I'm gonna do this certain thing on YouTube. And then one day, you know what I'm saying? I listened to a Myron Golden video, and this guy been popping up on my YouTube as recommended for a long time. And I glance at it and I click off of it. But this specific day, you know, he was talking about being consistent. He was talking about showing up for yourself and believing in yourself, actually putting in action and putting in work. You know what I'm saying? And ever since that day, I've been like, man, I've been tripping. Because it's not that I ain't want it. It ain't that I ain't believe I could do it. It's just that because I ain't see results in the present time, I got discouraged. And you may be in that same place getting discouraged because you don't see the results yet. Or you're not where you want to be at yet. Let me tell you something. You can do this. You got to believe in yourself first. Then you got to have faith, and then you got to put the action. You got to put the work in. Faith without actions is dead, and so you can want all you want, but if you don't put no work behind it, ain't nothing gonna happen. You can make plans, but if you don't execute that plan, ain't nothing gonna happen. See, you gotta fall in love with the process. That's something that was hard for me because I wanted to do YouTube. But I was struggling finding something that I truly love. Or I say this, I was battling and doing what I'm doing now because I just wanted it so quick. So I wanted to do other things. Yeah, I ain't perfect, and I ain't afraid to admit that. But as I grew and understood, like, just be you. Do what you got to do for you. Be yourself. Somebody need what you can offer, and you ain't got to offer what nobody else offering. They offering it because that's what they supposed to be doing. You offering it because you want something in return, but you're not in love with what you're doing. You ain't love it. And I had to tell myself that do you love this? Can you fall in love with the process? And if so, what you gonna do? And so that's the reason why I make these videos, not just to make videos, to encourage you. Because I know how I feel to feel stuck. I know how I feel to be lost. I know how I feel to be broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I got married, I had lost my job 8 months. For 8 months, man, you know how hard that is. Then I had a child, you know, my first child, which is my son. Man, I was broken. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm used to working. I'm used to having some income coming in. But God showed me so many different things as I look back on that time, because even though I was sad and I went through a period, I think I cried for like 2 weeks straight because I ain't know what to do. You know, I was used to things being one way and then bam, life just hit. But one thing I know is that I didn't give up. You know what I'm saying? I made things happen. Started my own business. You know what I'm saying? Landscaping. I wash cars. I pressure wash. At the time, I sprayed for COVID. I was doing a cleaning service. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that I was stronger than what I was when I faced that. And it's crazy because I didn't face things worse than that. But in that moment, I mean, back against the wall, nobody to call. Like I ain't got nobody. Like if you have some family, people that you can depend on. I mean, for anything, no matter what you face, man, you are blessed. Let's start there. You are blessed, and don't never take that for granted. You know what I'm saying? People like myself just is unfortunate that we don't have that security or somebody we can call on if we in need or just trying to get back on our feet. I don't have that. And so it all boils down to me depending on God, which at that time, different events and like a year later, that's what led me to be where I'm at now, which is Dallas. I'm from Louisiana, but I had to step on faith and I also had to stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? It was not easy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about you, but I've been poor. And so me having to sleep in the back of a car, it didn't bother me how it may bother most. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in a complaining game, but it was scary. I was in unfamiliar territory. I was ready to give up multiple times. You know what I'm saying? I had to take a test for the job that I was getting. Man, I ain't know what I was doing. Yeah, I ain't know what I was doing, man. I mean, I was sitting there and I'm just like, man, look, maybe this ain't for me. Let me go try to do something. Like, I'm talking about all type of thought. I sat there for 30 minutes wondering, like, what am I doing? Did I make the right decision? And God told me to do this. But because it ain't look like, and I ain't know what it should look like, but it ain't go like I thought it might have went. I'm going to say it like that because I'm like, man, I know I can do this. All I got to do is get my foot in the game. But I ain't know that I was going to face some adversity. So you don't think that for when you're trying to get to the next level, when you're trying to get somewhere. But God showed me, all you got to do is trust me, son. All you got to do is trust me. And you're going to be okay. You're going to prosper. You're going to get to where you're trying to go. But trust in me, not in man. Trust in me, not in your circumstance. Trust in me, not in what you see. And I'm a true testament of, like, man, if you don't have faith, it's going to be hard, man. Since I've been in Dallas, I've met a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I got people that I'm cool with, rich people, and people that's just, people like me. You know what I'm saying? I have and I'm going to talk about this for a second. I got it's a guy, you know what I'm saying? We became cool because of our children and stuff like that. Man, he rich. Like, and I mean, he got money. Like, he don't care about money. He just got it. Like, he always been rich, though. You know what I'm saying? His parents did a great job. And he doing a great job financially. And he rich. Like, and so when I talk to him, because of where I come from, I never been around somebody that was what we consider rich legally. I have, but I ain't never really talked to him. And so, I'm just asking different questions, not about his money and stuff like that, but like it really changed my mind because the way he talked, like I say, I'm about to get rid of the elevator. I want to change careers. And his response was something that I never heard before. He say, oh, that's good. Do it. Yeah, that's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Do it, man. That's all. You got it. I'm used to hearing where I come from, man, that ain't for you, man. That's for them. Or a racial slur. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's for white people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're around negative people, you don't even realize that could be the thing that's holding you back because you believe in what you're hearing instead of believing in yourself wholeheartedly and going forward 100%, 110%. And so, that's the type of guy that he is. And so it was just like, man, like, being rich ain't got nothing to do with, like, because a lot of the time people measure that against what you believe. And we get the Bible scripture all wrong. In the Bible it say, for the love of money is the root of all evil. But I'm pretty sure you and somebody out there that's listening heard that money is the root of all evil. That's not right. That's wrong. The words say for the love of money. So if you love money and that's your God, yeah, it's evil. You gonna be evil. It's gonna turn you to somebody that you don't want to be. So I realized that I had a problem with wanting to grow. legally. Like I ain't had no problem being doing criminal activities, selling drugs, all that type of stuff. It felt right because that's what I came accustomed to, being my environment. So I believed things around me. But then once I got in God and I grew in my faith grew and I started to grow as a person, I realized that I can do anything long as I stay consistent. I can be everything I want to be because I got God on my side. But before that, I just was lost, man. I was just out here. You know what I'm saying? I know you're thinking, why you bringing this up? Because I know it's deeper than the reason why you inconsistent is deeper than what's on the surface. Like you ain't just choosing not to be consistent. You ain't choosing to not be successful. You ain't choosing to be a failure. But it's some things within you that you're gonna have to work on that's gonna help you get to the next level. They're gonna help you overcome things that have been having you bound in life. They're gonna help you be the best version of yourself. It's some things that you're gonna have to work on. And it's okay that you're not there yet. It's okay. But you're gonna get there. But you got to have faith and you got to believe. Don't grow weary and don't get discouraged. You can do this. You can do this. Can't nothing stop you. God is on your side. So once you believe that, then you can achieve anything. You can achieve anything. And so, like I said in the beginning, because I'm coming to a close, stay consistent, man. Just stay, even if it don't look good, it hurt, it's hard, stay consistent. You gonna get better at it. You gonna get better at it. Like, honestly, I'm falling in love with this, making these videos because it's like if I could just help one person, that's all that matters. And then the feedback, I really appreciate it because sometimes it can get discouraging, but I know what I'm doing it for. It's not about money. It's not about trying to beat nobody else. It's about helping one. And if I can help one, maybe that one can help two. And it just keep going and going. So, man, whatever you do, don't lose your faith. And stay consistent. Show up for yourself. Don't give up on you. God got you. It's going to be okay, man. Just hold on. Keep your faith. Let's go.